we are not ready for what's coming. And we need to think about our next steps very carefully, lest we all get lost in the darkness.
We're going up!
Get me into space.
Hey, good to see you. And just wait. I know how it looks.
Anything.
Yeah.
A kilometer underground. Anything is going to be harmless there.
Yeah.
You work for an AI, and then an AI wire transfer you funds into your account, and then you have a machine daddy.
Oh, yeah, your download speed is fast today.
Kyle Hill, everybody! He's the next generation of science communicator.
We are here on set to find the next generation of people to do just that.
This is a nuclear reactor, and it's made out of glass. Thank you all for having me. If you told me that the Thor that you bought off Temu would be here at the IAA, I wouldn't have believed you.
Great science and cutting-edge science creates amazing art and science fiction and ways to push our thinking in society further.
This radioactive piece of Trinita, a tangible timestamp of the millisecond that we entered the nuclear age.
Are you the monarch? Because I'm crowning.
You can't irradiate the radiation.
Tell you a nice joke. A robot walks into a bar.
Don't get on the... No!
How do you look more CG
What's the
than me,
advantage
though?
of, what's the utility? Why is this fun? Look at all that crap on the screen. Sick. Oh, I can't believe I pre-ordered the premium edition. Oh.
I'm a little afraid it's too matchy-matchy, but Chad, I do like it.
Get in, get nerdy, get with your boy here.
Learn, play, and win the science victory.
Kyle Hill in the chat. Oh my God, that guy's hot. It's like Legolas from Lord of the Rings.
2 chicken tendies. No. Hold the chicken.
Chat, welcome. Happy to see everybody here. Hope you're liking the new intro. You know, if you compress everything I've done in my life down to just 3 minutes, it's pretty impressive. Happy to have everyone here, of course. Chewy over on Twitch, Yuki. Oh, Yukimi, Kasaki. Liz, as always, in both chats. Howdy doody. Spookster Supreme, the supreme of the spooks. Aaliyah, welcome. Mike, Dima, Old Man Pence over on YouTube. Dan TC, awesome. Of course, Paltrow Haas. Why does everyone have the... Answer me, chat, riddle me this. Why does... Is the new default profile picture on YouTube a paper... Clippy? I see Clippy everywhere. Is that just like a meme thing now? Is everybody a Clippy? Kyle, have you seen my coffee cup? What, this one? This coffee cup? No. This one's mine. Oh! Almost died. Clippy's because of Louis Rossman. Everyone's doing it in solidarity with the tech YouTuber guy? I didn't know that. Anyway, chat, welcome to A Scientist Plays Black Mesa Part 2. Folie à deux, if you will. This won't have Joaquin Phoenix in it. Or Lady Gaga, unfortunately. Although I have been enjoying me some Gaga lately. I've been going goo-goo for Gaga. Only one song, but I've been going goo-goo for it. Hope everyone's having a good day here in City 17. A city made safe by our benefactors. I think you should say you're welcome. I think you should all say you're welcome. But we are Continuing our playthrough, we're now in Chapter 3, but it doesn't matter how far we are here before we get to City 17 and Nova Prospect. Because this is the definitive version of Half-Life 1, in my opinion, which is Black Mesa, and our goal is the maximum amount of tiempos de ciencia, or science times, if you can't understand Bad Bunny songs. Yesterday, we got up to 47 science times, and the science times will continue until morale improves. I have a big old headache, but hey, we're here. Hey, look at this. This is not a place not a place of honor mugs. They're badass. The Clippy Profile War, use it if you're pro-consumer, anti-evil corporate. Is that why I've been seeing it around? You can also see me someplace else. Ah! Welcome to the facility. These are the labs, of course, where I study my giant deoxyribonucleic acid in detail. And sometimes I split apart the double helix and I check out just the ribonucleic acid side. I hear they've been using it for new vaccines. Anyway, happy to have everyone here on Twitch and YouTube for the next couple hours. We're going to be we're going to be science maxing. I saw one of those look smaxers dudes in a meme, and I didn't understand any of the words in the post, like frame mogging the look smaxer guy. But he's a very handsome young gentleman. Great shape, great hair, until someone came up behind him and pulled his wig off. And I'm not going to lie, I had a little bit of Schadenfreude. Hey, K-Man. Welcome. Yo, you're amazing, says July the Flop. Hey. Come on. Blaze, thank you for the 5. It's a 3D printed pen. Blaze, thank you for the 5. Didn't know you had a gaming channel. Just started playing. I was just playing Atomic Heart, and I was surprised to see you. Are you also in DLC number 4 or Atomic Heart 2, or can't you say? I can neither confirm nor deny. Yeah, people out there snatching wigs. It's kind of... Again, it's... For someone whose looks... I mean, if you are to max the looks... I mean, if you don't have great hair, then maximizing your hair would be to wear a wig. I'm not shaming wigs. It was just funny. I mean, I guess I just felt... It's because he put all... you know, this masculine, like, oh, yeah, I'm a tough guy. And then someone popped his wig off. It was just... You get it. I'm not making fun of his... He doesn't have, like, alopecia or anything. He's just trying to look... He's looks-maxing and frame-mogging and gooning everywhere. Tiny human question of the week from Liz, as always. Thank you for the 100 bitty-bitties. Pale moss in Minecraft is based on Spanish moss. How does moss grow in trees and not on the ground? They need a lot of moisture, and that's crazy. I don't know. If I had to wager a guess, it would be the way that moss reproduces could be like spores or something like that. And the spores float upon the wind and they settle on anything that they can slurp up moisture on, and they can just grow that way. But I don't know exactly how that works. I'm guessing. I don't know much about plants. If I have one blind spot, and I have many, one is plants. I don't know a lot about plants. Did you see the Fukushima documentary on HBO Max trailer? No, I did not. They coming out with one? But where are we coming out with one? We're going to be coming out with some science times in our near future, which is right now. Chat, of course, welcome to the gaming wing of the facility, where we'll be gaming Black Mesa today on, of course, our Basilisk 27-inch curved OLED quantum dot 4K 360 hertz monitors. Thank you, Basilisk, for supporting our tech maxing. Basilisk, of course, is our esports team. Science's esports team. The only esports team that wants to create more scientists and promote STEM education across the planet. Go to basilisk.gg if you want to learn more. Yeah, that's right. I'm on an esports team. I'm a pro gamer and a doctor. Asterisk. Anyway, this is where I'll be playing Black Mesa today on my monitors, and I'll also be monitoring what you're saying and what we're playing. Yes, Black Mesa. Yo. Black Mesa is what is up there, and nothing to the contrary. Plants use sunlight in a process called photosynthesis to create energy. That's true. Mercenary, welcome. Good to see you. What are plants? Are they real? Yes. Snatching wig is a black thing? Yes, I'm aware. I'm aware. I have nothing further to add. Yes, I'm aware that that is a thing for, you know, wanting to not want. I know wigs are more of a cultural thing because of the cultural norms on beauty of what is beautiful hair, and so sometimes, or a lot of times, you want to wear a wig because that's traditionally not the more natural black hair isn't considered. I should have just kept my mouth shut. Is what I should have done, but I didn't. What is considered traditionally beautiful in Western American society isn't natural black hair and black hairstyle, so often wigs are worn. Am I correct, or am I canceling myself in real time? Am I speed running cancellation? Who could say? I can't even see my own mouth. I could just remove the audio. I don't drink water because it's where fish do the nasty. Says Fuster. You're making an Archer reference. You're good. Yeah, but I'm not. I wasn't just like. Thanks, Alex. I wasn't just making all that up, right? I'm in the. Okay, thank you, Aaliyah. I'm in the ballpark. Did you know that in the ballpark is comes from nuclear testing phraseology? A lot of phrases come from nuclear testing phraseology. I wasn't in the ballpark? Seriously? Oh. Okay, ignore everything that I... Well, someone educate me. I want to learn. Someone help me lock in. Anyway, we're going to be locking in today on Black Mesa. Let's boot this bad boy up. Oh, no, I mean you weren't making it up. Okay. I've heard a lot of horror stories from young women about, you know, their mothers being very adamant about their hairstyles and you know, very forceful braiding that can cause hair loss, and that plays into wearing wigs and things like that, and, you know, having... Anyway. Have you tried the stalker? Just digging the grave further and further, digging further and further. As this boots up, chat, reminder that we are trying to science it up in Sciencetown. So keep those questions coming, especially once the game actually starts. Oh, it's loud in my ears. Oh, it's loud in my ears. I would have guessed In the Ballpark was a ballpark reference. I think it's nuclear phraseology, actually. Yeah, no, I understand that, Ali. I just wonder why it's seems more culturally relevant. That's all. Hey, Kyle, what's your favorite pasta? Angel hair pasta with a lot of butter. Okay, sometimes this game doesn't load, so let's hope that it does. Got my PS6 controller right, Hizzle. Thanks, Ali. Yeah, I think in the ballpark is like a estimation of yield. Like size of a ballpark yield. Like, am I in the ballpark? Like, I think I just read that. What about angel pasta butter with a lot of hair? No, I already have that. All right, chat. Okay, well now this sounds too low. Thank you for being here, Bunny Hoppy. Okay. Now that I'm done speedrunning canceling myself, I'm just trying to learn. I'm an inquisitive man. Welcome to A Scientist Plays Black Mesa. Oh, man. All right.
It's our only way out.
No.
Oh my God, we're doomed.
He's probably fine.
Report topside for immediate questioning.
Do you like Diet Coke? No.
Purple Moose 84 cheered Dex 100. Hype try in choo choo baby, let's freaking go.
Hype try in, let's go. All right, chat. How was Oh, here we go. Per the wiki, in the ballpark was from atomic/ballistic missile development. The area of a baseball park was considered to be on target for a missile landing. See? Science time. Why is my controller going up and down? Is this a zombie game? This is Half-Life 1. Okay, chat. How's the volume versus my volume? Favorite Italian dish? I don't know. How's the Chad? The guns can get a little loud. How is this? Half-Life 1 also pioneered a lot of, well, basically pioneered environmental physics and storytelling and stuff like that. That's another reason to love it for sure. Audio's good. How's that? Not too loud? Chad, if you're wondering why this is happening, it's because I can't figure out how to turn off the gyroscope. Sound is in the ballpark. Fantastic! All right. So, we are Gordon Freeman. We are a theoretical physicist. What we were supposed to do was press a crystal into a giant beam of light. What it actually did was open a portal to another dimension where aliens came through. I'm in a giant underground facility. Sounds familiar. And we're to get out. But things aren't going so hotly. Is neutron stars this thing called nuclear pasta? I don't think that was correct grammar, but here's a 3D print of some nuclear pasta that I made for an episode. This is a 3D print of one of the shapes of nuclear pasta. Nuclear pasta, of course, being what some scientists very flavorfully called what matter looks like at its densest. Basically, inside of a neutron star, you can't get any denser than that. A neutron star is a star that has overcome electron degeneracy pressure and pressed atoms so close together that they basically can't get any closer together. If they got any closer together, it would form a black hole or something would explode. So nuclear pasta are these shapes that the interior of these neutron stars seem to make when a neutron star is basically as dense as matter can get. It's like one big atom is kind of like one way to think about it, which is cool. Okay. We're science timing. We're science maxing. We need to game max a little bit. Environmental Bill, lend me a hand, would you? No, not your leg. Lend me a hand, would you? Let me... Alright, fine. Hey, Bill. Would you... Alright, fine. Hit! Caution, chat. Wait, nuclear doctor? Since when? Says Dakar over on Twitch. I'm being awarded an honorary doctorate for my efforts in science... for my international efforts in science communication, in May. Is it? Wait. Oh. Ah! I'm so used to these triggering bombs from Half-Life 2. Ah! Ah! I was trying to toggle crouch, but apparently if I press down on the right analog stick, it takes out a grenade, which is a quick use for a grenade, I guess? Oh! Oh, I threw it wrong! Everything's fine. Hit. Hit. Nope, it's not fine. It's not from PragerU, is it? I wouldn't step foot in PragerU. Okay. Reset. Resetting. I'm not used to the controls yet. Frag out! Here we go. Gun. Gun. Run. Hopefully that will knock it over. Yep. Stupid machines. I'm your... Ah! Stupid machines. I'm your god now. High five. Know your fire exits. Ah! High five! High five! High five! I'm 5 maxing. It is rude they don't high five. Well, they're trying to high five my skull. Okay, now that's a bomb. That one's a bomb. I know that. Come here, little man. Oh. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, it should take the pay can. Yink! I said yink. I said yeet. I said... Ah! Stop it. No. No. Yeet. 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 1 second. What? Thank you, Poopy Dupelis. I appreciate you. Yeah, it's the honorary doctorate thing is the only time I've felt joy in my life for, like, years. Hit! Ah! He pushed me into it! See, the other thing about this game is that because I'm playing on controller, I don't have like a weapon, like a weapon switcher, like a, you know, like a favorites wheel or whatever. So I have to manually scroll through all of my weapons just to get to the weapons I actually want, which is annoying because this game has like 30 weapons by the end of it. Ah! I know they're enslaved, but they're trying to throw lasers at me. Ah! So, Dr. Hill? Yes, you can call me Dr. Hill if you want. The news is out. I shared it. Yes, I still need to go and get a very fancy top hat. But technically, I have been awarded it. That can't be true, right? What can't be true? You can shoot the mines? Will you be streaming the ceremony? No, but I will bring a Kevin along to film the ceremony. And that's fun. Get a booster shot, chat. While I'm in Finland receiving the doctorate, said doctorate, I will also be traveling to the world's first deep geologic nuclear waste repository, and I will be making a video about that, so I'll bring you along in a little bit. Must be a button to choose weapons from a menu on controller? Don't think so. I've pressed all the buttons. Ah! Is Arya going with? I think so. Gun? What could go wrong? Yes, has a bite! Well, that didn't work. Oh, it didn't work! Hey, number one user, how are you? Oh, there's more! Chat, if you've never played Half-Life 1, play this game instead of playing the original Half-Life 1. It is so good. There are so many moments in this game, and we will come across all of them. Where you're just like, dang, that's good making of game. Closer. Is the nuclear waste repository called PragerU? Is the ceremony going to be in Finnish? I don't know. I didn't understand a word they said, but they gave me a fancy hat. And that's all I care about. Here's it. 360 no scope. I didn't know that would. No way! This game is so good. I didn't think that would work. Oh, there was more behind me. Hoisted by my own Picard. Like I was saying. Hoisted by my own Picard. Incredible. Okay. Environmental storytelling would dictate that he got shot. Oh, I'm sliding! Why am I sliding? From that direction. How you guys doing? We doing alright? Got any science times? What? From whence you came? Ow! The angle that guy's got on me is crazy. Oh! Why am I slip sliding around? I'm like Alyssa Liu. If you haven't watched, I forget if I'm saying her name incorrectly or not. If you haven't watched Alyssa Liu's gold medal performance, United States gold medal performance, you should go watch it. I've never seen someone nail a skating routine like that. To be fair, I don't watch many skating routines, but hers was very good. It was high-fiving you with bullets. A hardy har. No, it's not controller drift, it's the water. See, it says, caution, slippery. Why is it called Half-Life? Does this game have anything to do with radioactive decay? Kinda. Yeah. In the last episode we talked, they mentioned,
Good God.
Hey guys.
Is it safe?
Twins? And tweet. Yeah, it's safe. High five.
Oh, the nerve. Oh.
In the last episode, they Dr. Kleiner said, "Great, Becquerel's ghost!" And then we went through the history of nuclear stuff. You can't fool me, game.
These crab creatures have a unique parasitic strategy, don't you think?
No, they do not have a unique parasitic strategy. Parasitism is actually the most common... Excuse me. Parasitism is actually the most common way of life on Earth. There are more parasites than there are not parasites. Beep.
Now under military command.
Power 15%.
Hey. You don't happen to have any ammunition, do you? No. Okay. Oh, you did. Thanks, Bill. High five. This game's also harder than Half-Life 2, I think. Which I like. Don't get shot by a stupid turret again.
Power 30%.
I think he means attaching to the head is unique. No, I do know of some parasites that, like, go inside an ant's head and pop their heads off. They're probably parasitic wasps, because there are so many of those. Are you counting parasitoids among parasites? That's technically a separate thing. Is it? No, I'm not talking about cordyceps. I'm talking about a literal... A wasp, I think. Wham! Ah! Oh! No, you didn't. I don't think the soldiers are friendly. Yeah. Ah! I don't think the soldiers are friendly. That guy takes a whole clip? I don't think they're friendly. Yeah, I agree with you. I don't know how to say it. I'm gonna call you Coast 1. I agree with you, though. Black Mesa's presentation is incredible. Wendy in 86 over on Twitch. Welcome. It still feels good to hear you say that. Thank you. Don't make me get the top hat. How we doing, chat? How's everyone doing this fine Saturday and or Sunday and or Monday? I mean Sunday and or Monday. In case you're in the future, like some people are in Australia. Check controllers. Sometimes the audio repeats when it loads. Are you sure they're not friendly? Pretty sure. Tapeworm eggs can actually enter your brain and then hatch and start eating it. Yes, I know. And then they can run our national health policy. Alex, you do not have to do that, my man. Appreciate you. Thank you for the 10 over on YouTube. Very kind, very generous. As usual, as always, happy to have you here. Check controller settings or bindings. There seems to be a weapon wheel for controllers. I am positive I looked for this, but all right. It's so much louder. Oh, wait. See, look how many weapons there are. There's even snarks. And I need to unlock a snark. Wait. Can I even... Wait. What? No. I'm trying to use my controller. Okay, clear that. Wait. Oh! So many things. Next weapon. Previous weapon. Weapon categories. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Could I make this... Wait. Can I, wait. What if I make it like this? Wait. What if I press a directional key? Damn it! How do I do this? Okay, press X. Now press any key to bind. Up. Ah! Wait. Since when was up crowbar? Okay. Ah! It's a war zone! Like Call of Duty, but less repetitive. Ah! Don't throw a grenade at your own feet. These guys take a lot of hits. It's... Chet, with the gyroscope that I can't turn off, my aiming is all wonky-donkey. Why do they take so many hits? Are they soldiers with armor? Ah! Ah! Go! Damn it. Damn it! Sit down. Son of a gun. These guys were annihilating me. Would a face hugger or a head crab win in a fight? That's a good question. What do you think? Thanks again, Alex, for the 10. Appreciate you, my boy. Appreciate you. Good man, good man. Gimme.
Turret maintenance team. Report to Central Command and Communications Center.
Well, that doesn't sound evil at all. Activating evil-sounding robot voice. That's probably fine, right? Is it? Ah! Chat, I have bad news. Ah! Would an energy shield make sense against radiation? That depends on what you mean by energy shield, because energy is a unit. It's not like a floating nebulous thing that Gwyneth Paltrow will try to sell you. So what always comes to mind when someone asks me this kind of question is that there have been designs for magnetic shielding of radiation in space. So because electro and magnetism are electromagnetism, charged particles will feel forces and move along magnetic field lines. So one proposal was to put a giant dynamo or some sort of magnetic field creating device inside of a spaceship to help deflect charged particles in space away from astronauts and their spacecraft to lessen their radiation dose over time. Or tiempo, if you understand Bad Bunny's songs. I don't think I've ever heard a Bad Bunny song. They seem like they're pretty snazzy, though. Ah! Sprint! Alright. This is gonna come back to bite me. I know it. Literally. Ah, that worked so. Oh! I thought there would be some place to hide. There wasn't. Okay. That seems like a death sentence, so I'm gonna go over here again. Perhaps there is a button. Or a way upwards. There is a way upwards. All I have to do is get eaten by Goober. Okay, kill this again. Gyroscopically aim. Go! Oh, I don't even have to... Oh. I thought I had to crouch. Oh, there's so many of them! High five! High five! High five! Ow! 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 High five! High five! High five! Material storage facility activated. Ah! What happened to the nice lady? Look, I'm an Amazon package. Now I just need to find a bottle to pee in. Good thing my boss can go to the edge of space and then complain about it. Oh! My aim is terrible. It's the gyroscope. I swear it's the gyroscope. It's not me. See? Look at this. This is... Yeah. It's the gyroscope. It's not me. I'm an S-tier gamer. I'm game maxing. No, I don't think I will. It kind of sounds evil. See ya. That's bad. Hit! Oh, those are bombs. Oh, I forgot which ones are which. Hey, gyroscope. Gyroscope. Gyroscope? Hello? What? Who? Who's there? Billy! Oh! Gyroscope. Ah! Gyroscope. My aim is so terrible. Gyroscope. How dangerous would it be to use an HEV suit to protect against radiation without its helmet on? So different parts of the body have different... different parts of the body are radiosensitive in different ways. And so... Science time. And so when... So when scientists and radiologists, radioprotection specialists talk about what radiation does to your body, you can caveat it with what it does to certain parts of your body. So certain parts of your body, science time, are more sensitive than others, like your thyroid is very radiosensitive. Your gonads, your loins, your bits and bobs down there, pretty radiosensitive. Your stomach is very radiosensitive, your gastrointestinal area, and that is because it tends to be correlated. Ah! There's a rocket! Gyroscope. Hey, how you doing? Oh, it's too much. Radiosensitivity tends to be correlated with the rate of division of cells in that area. Cells, science time. get more radiosensitive during the division process. So if you have a part of your body where cells divide rapidly, like your bone marrow, like your hair follicles, that's why your hair falls out, like your gastrointestinal tract, those are disproportionately affected by radiation. The soldiers in this game are hard. I remember dying here a couple times. Ah, my aim! Oh, there's a grenade! Jeez. Does the skull protect the brain from radiation at all? So, from alpha and beta radiation, your skin depends on the strength of the beta radiation, but but alpha. Alpha and beta radiation won't make it through your skull. Gamma radiation will make it right through your skull. So, and neutron radiation will make it right through your skull, so it depends. So my answer to your question is that it depends on what kind of radiation you are talking about, because they have different penetrative capabilities. In fact, science time, radiation is thus named, according to the Greek alphabet, alpha, beta, gamma, in order of its penetration. Alpha the least, beta more, gamma even more. Of course, discovered by Ernest Rutherford in the early 1900s. Boop. Is it safe down there? Okay, thanks. High five. Apparently, up is my keybind for the crowbar.
All military personnel. Extreme atomic, biological, chemical alert.
There's an alert for everything. It's all going to hell. And maybe even in a handbasket. Who knows? Oh, okay. I'll wait. Nobody hit me. I thought Marie Curie discovered radiation. That's not what I said. Now watch this drive. I set... Ernest Rutherford, I keep... Oh! Keep saying it like he's German or something. Ernest Rutherford, a New Zealand scientist in the early 1900s, separated, or... Damn it! Discovered the different particles that make up radiation coming from uranium, which he was experimenting with. I did not say... Ah! I did not say he discovered radiation generally. Ah! Science time. So he discovered alpha, beta, gamma radiation. Natural radiation itself was also not discovered by the Curies, but instead discovered by Henri Becquerel. Oh, I'm gonna die. Henri Becquerel in 1896, using photographic plates and some uranium salts. All right, speedrun. Time to die. Gyroscope. Gyroscope. Oh, do I have to go down there? Oh. Well, I would have gone down there at first if I knew that. Oh, it's like the game provides for you or something. Oh. Hey. Hey, how you doing? Dun, 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 dun. Oh, I can't go. Oh, yes, you can. Bam, 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 bam. Oh! I can scream too! Why do we care about the crates again? Because they didn't do anything wrong, okay? Probably. Except for that one. That one is a eugenicist. I know. Crazy. I still like that my gyroscope can pick up my horizontal motion of my whole body. Kind of like that. I know, Mitchell Jackson. I know. Loading. Loading. Could we all fly before Isaac Newton invented gravity? Yeah, they just don't tell you that. They don't want you to know. It's one of those things that doctors don't want you to know. Like that one pill that does stuff. Ooh, time for a banger. What the hell is that noise? Ah! What are you doing over there on Twitch? Can you guys hear that? Yuki? Thank you, Yuki. I don't know what you're doing, but I appreciate it. Now watch us drive. So loud. It's what I do. It's so loud. Ah! It's like there's something going on. It's what I do. You know what really grinds my gears, Kyle, is that my parents said the RGB in my keyboard and CPU is radiation. In what universe is the RGB lights equal radiation? Well, technically, your parents are correct. Light is radiation. Most of the radiation that you'll hear about is light, and vice versa. So the light that you're seeing me with right now and that you see on your sweet gamer boards, that's radiation. And if it gets higher energy, shorter wavelength, it gets up into X-rays and then gamma rays. And if you go back down, you go gamma rays, down to X-rays, down to ultraviolet, then visible light, and then infrared, and then microwave, and then radio. So, but while your parents are technically correct, I think they're using radiation to mean something dangerous, and in that case, no, the light coming off of your RGB is not dangerous. It is just light. To be dangerous, radiation needs to have enough energy to ionize matter, and visible light doesn't have that. That's why you can see things without dying. If ionizing radiation from the sun wasn't being blocked by the Earth's magnetosphere and the atmosphere, it may be the high five. It may have been the case that life on Earth would never have evolved because the sterilizing nature of radiation may have prevented it from doing so. Hey, Billy. Okay. On three. Okay. You and I are going to coordinate this. All right. Epic high five. Midair. Let's go. Oh, damn. Todd! Wait your... Todd! Wait your turn. High five. All right, we're going to coordinate this, all right? Here we go. Now, go for it. Oh. High five. Science. Why are people shooting at you? Is that explained? High five! Yes, aliens have taken over this facility basically because we punched a hole to their dimension, and then the military is coming in to wipe it up and basically tie up all the loose ends by killing everybody. Is there any other material besides lead that can protect you from radiation? Yes, technically everything can be a radiation shield, but not everything is a good radiation shield. Generally speaking, science time, the effectiveness of some material as a radiation shield is a function of its Z number or atomic number or how many particles are in an atom. Okay? So the more stuff you put in between radiation and you, the better you'll be shielded. But not everything is the same density. That is to say, the same amount of material in the same volume. So to get the most amount of material in some volume, you want the densest material you have, or you can get your hands on, which is why concrete is good, which is why lead is even better, which is why tungsten is even better. But even just dirt is good. You don't need that much. You don't need that much dirt to reduce the intensity of a source of radiation by half. That's what we call the halving thickness. And I say we. I'm a doctor. Asterisk. Boron is used in radiation shielding, says Poopy Dupless. Well, boron is not as dense as something like titanium or lead, but why boron is used in neutron shielding is because neutrons are... boron is a good neutron absorber. And so if you're dealing with neutron radiation, which is very damaging and very penetrating, science time, because it doesn't have an electric charge, boron is used as shielding. That's why You've heard of boron being used in nuclear reactors. You've heard of boron sand being poured on Chernobyl from helicopters, and that's why. It's because it's got a good, it's a good neutron absorber specifically. I think. If someone wants to double check me on that, but you don't have to. Asterisk. Let me in. Come on, it was his one. He had one day before retirement. That's bull hockey. Speaking of hockey. How you feeling, Canada? Huh? Isn't that the one sport you're supposed to be like super good at? Woo! I remember water being sprayed in Fukushima. Same reason. Same reason, because of neutrons coming out of fission reactions during a meltdown event. That's why. Because of boron's good absorptive capability. Why not just shout at radiation to block it? Seeing that if you do not consent to being irradiated, then it shouldn't. I have bad news. You are being irradiated.
I've killed 12 dumbass scientists, and not one of them's fought back.
Until now, you piece of crap. This is what happens when science fights back! My hypothesis has been proven correct that you're a big old bitch. Sorry, everyone. Sorry if you had kids watching. I'm sorry. But it was pretty funny, right? Hey! How you doing?
Well, so much for the government. Their idea of to kill everyone associated with the project. Judging by your hazard suit, I'd say you were part of what went wrong. Isn't that right?
Yes.
Now look, if anyone can end this catastrophe, it's the science team in the Lambda complex at the opposite end of the base. With the transit system out, I couldn't tell you how to get there.
Sorry,
But there's an old decommissioned rail system somewhere through
I've
here
been
beyond the
watching too much Burnt Peanut.
We can
He's
make it to the rocket test labs.
his tendencies are wearing off on me.
The old tunnels to track down whatever is left of the Lambda team.
Like, you compare Half-Life 2 to Black Mesa, and I think Black Mesa has more set pieces, doesn't it? It's really good. I'm gonna save.
You can trust them.
Is that Dr. Kleiner? No, they just all have the same voice. Peanut is great. I mean, he's the #1 most watched streamer on planet Earth. And I called it. Peanut, nut, big nut. I called it. That's why Peanut is in my intro, is because I was on the ground floor when he had like less than 100,000 subscribers, and I said, this guy's going to be huge. And so I called his agents, and his agent said, thanks, he doesn't need any money. To give you an idea of how well he was doing. And then, within a year, less than a year, biggest streamer on the planet. I knew it. If he had stocks, I'd be rich.
Seriously suggesting that all of these beings are here to dine on us?
Who are you talking to? Oh. Goop, 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 goop. Yeah. Half-Life 1, the remake is just everything about I mean, the game still loads janky because all these Source Engine games load janky, but how hot are we talking? Ow! I think a surface gets around, before it starts harming your hand, I think a surface can get around 125 degrees Fahrenheit? Something like that. You should play Ark? I don't know. Good. Oh, something cool they added too in this game. When you're around a radiation area in this... Jesus. When you're around a radiation area in this game, they actually add a photon like filter effect on the camera for impinging radiation impinging on the sensors, and I think that's really cool. It's just a good game. We're talking hot like you. Mercenary, will you calm down? We get it.
20%.
We get it. We're dating, all right? I'm still hoping for Scientist Play Satisfactory. I haven't tried Satisfactory. Fire, water. Chat, someone's gooning in the next room. You need to try this in VR. It's epic. That does sound pretty awesome. Hey, high five. Everyone want to be famous. Nobody want to put the work in. You know what I mean? That's just what I do. The American people have tasked me with sinking this sweet ass J. That's what I do. That's just what I do. Man, remember when the president was cool and he knew stuff? That was fun. I enjoyed that. Sit down, you squid-looking Billy! Remember the squid? Remember Squidbillies? Watch the trim. Serious question for once. Can the same photon effect as seen on some pictures of irradiated sites happen to human eyes and vision? Yes. It is a widely reported effect of long-term spaceflight that astronauts report seeing flashes of light in their eyes, and that, we think, is cosmic rays going into their eyeballs and being detected by their eyeballs in some way. Chat, how we doing? Stream's looking good, sounding good. Mercenary will tell you that I'm looking good. Thank you. Yeah.
Hefty Bags cheered Dex 100.
High five. I didn't even look at that crab. I instinctively high-fived him. Thank you for the 100 hefty bags. Hefty bags indeed. But hefty bags of what? What do you invest in? I have a lot of investments. It's mostly in Mr. Beast's Feastables. It's gonna work. High five. Ooh, cool sounds. It's vibrating me. Huh, it knows that I spin around. That's interesting as well. Nuclear Doctor does have a nice ring to it, I agree. Technically, I'm not getting a doctorate in anything nuclear. I'm getting a doctorate in my efforts, in my science communication efforts, which of course relate to talking about nuclear things, but technically. But I used it in the title because it sounds better. Goop, 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 goop. Those were some cool noises. I like those noises. A fall from... Do you know what the average height that a person dies from if they fall? Depends, of course. Don't ask me why I looked this up. Don't worry about it. Don't ask me, and don't worry about it. But the average height, depending on the fall type, like if you fall and land on your legs versus your head, obviously different mortality rate. But the average height is 6 meters. Be careful out there, kids. That's less than 2 stories. It's 18 feet. It's not very high. That's two basketball hoopies step on top of each other, especially if you're sinking a sick J. That's what I do. That's just what I do. Sheesh. That's just what I do. If you haven't seen the clip of President Obama randomly sinking a 3-point jump shot, here's the thing. That clip. If he decided to shoot that ball, right? If he missed, it would have been a political gaffe, right? Everyone would be like, "Oh, he airballs," and then someone would be like, "Well, he's going to airball his healthcare policy too." But what did he do? He took the ball and he drained a jump shot, drained a 3, and then said, "That's what I do," and walked out. It's so badass. Such a risk. If you think about just the optics, the political risk. God, was that cool. It's cool. It may have been one of the coolest things I've ever seen. Okay. I think it's train time, chat. I love a train. I love a good train. Riding trains is fun. I hear he was a serious trash talker too. Ooh, I love that. Real Jordan type. He called Russia a regional power. Speed up! You should have set... See ya. I'm just gonna... Speed up! Pedal to the metal! Go! Sorry! That'll buff out. Oh, slow down! I'm stuck in... I'm inside of the train. I cannot move. I cannot jump. I'm in the train somehow. I'm in the train. I don't know how that happened.
Ammunition depleted.
Damn it. How you doing, chat? Would you ever visit Fermilab in Illinois? I'd love to. I've never actually been to a large particle accelerator. That'd be cool. Oh, I went all the way back here. Nope. Let's try this one. But usually when it doesn't have a thumbnail associated with the save, it doesn't load. So, we'll see how that goes. I've never been to a large particle facility. Large particle accelerator facility. I would love to. They do cool stuff there. I'm still looking to go to Australia. To do working with the Australian National Science and Technology Office. I want to go check out their particle accelerator because I think they produce a majority of the world's medical pharmaceuticals, radiological pharmaceuticals, with their particle accelerator down there. And I want to see that. Oh, hey! Hey, Kyle, last year you did a Q&A at RadFest at Argonne National Laboratory. I did. My wife and kid really enjoyed meeting you and listening to you talk. Do you have any plans on coming back to Argonne for a talk? First of all, it was lovely to meet you and your family. It was an absolute joy. The pleasure is all mine. Trust me. Talk to Argonne. I'd love to come back. No worries. No worries. I think that was with the American Nuclear Society, right? Just reach back out to them. I'd love to. Watch out! Chad, this is what it looks like in New York, if you can believe it. Okay, that's how I get off. All right. Chad, this is the New York subway every day. Decent Australian accent, 6.5 out of 10. Okay. First of all, I haven't done an Australian accent in a long time. I'm going to need you to bump that. What an amazing Australian accent. Mm-hmm. This chat, longtime viewers know that I'm going to need at least an 8 out of 10 from you. It's the M line. You got to get... Oh, what the shit?
Major fracture detected. Automatic medical systems engaged.
Did you...
Morphine administered.
Did you know that you can get launched from the train? I did not know that. All right, so this is what I'm talking about, chat. First of all, of course, I'd like to point out that... just a second. I'm adjusting the lower half of my body. First of all, as you know, if you know me, radiation doesn't glow green like this. It just doesn't. This probably came from Undark, which is the popular paint that was used in military sites and watch dials, and is associated with the Radium Girls, the famous Radium Girls, of course. And it glowed a brilliant green, neon green like this. So I think that's why it's still associated with radiation specifically. But radiation doesn't glow like that, at least not that color. Secondly, you can see the little grain, the grain on the screen, that is supposed to mimic radiation hitting the camera sensor, so it looks fuzzy. Third of all, if it was science time, if it was that much radiation, the Geiger counter wouldn't sound like that. When a Geiger counter is registering a high amount of radiation, the number of clicks go up, obviously. But it can get to the point where it sounds like a single click, like that. Not individual clicks like you just heard. I know because I've been around something that maxed out a $50,000 Geiger counter. And that kind of stuff is scary. Has it? Parkour. I can make that. Is it? What was it? It was a hot particle in Chernobyl, in the exclusion zone. Particle about less than the size of a grain of rice, about the size of a grain of sand. And those are that's the scary stuff. That's the scary stuff. Something the size of a grain of sand that will max out a Geiger counter. That's the scary stuff. That's the stuff that can stick to your boot. That's the stuff that you could inhale. Oh! Get effed! Of course.
Seek medical attention.
Of course, then the next question that you will likely want to ask then, Kyle, is, well, Kyle, then if there's hot particles everywhere, what happens if you do step on one or something? Well, that's why when you go into the exclusion zone in Ukraine, which I'm going to do during wartime this year, I'm not nervous. When you go into the exclusion zone, you have to pass through at least 2 radiation portals, so they would detect it on your person if you were indeed outwardly contaminated. Ah, goo! I've been gooed. Sit down. Is that core material? Yes. Hot particle in Chernobyl. I'm referring to pieces of exploded pieces of the core.
30%.
which it could be the uranium fuel, but it could also be fission products or long-lived actinide, something like that. Cesium-137, polonium-210, iodine, xenon, krypton, but it wouldn't be xenon, krypton, or iodine because those have very short half-lives, and it's been 40 years this year, so you wouldn't get that. Watch out, Thor is coming to Chernobyl. I've already been. I've been to Chernobyl once before. We work with a charity in Chernobyl. We take care of the dogs and we study them there. But I think I'm going back this year for a long trip, and I'm hopefully gonna bring you back stuff that you've never ever seen before anywhere. I think. We'll see. You shouldn't be in there. Yeah, this is contaminated. This is... Who just leave... Okay. You know what I'm going to say, Chad. But what area would be this grossly contaminated? Like, you just dump all of your stuff here? That doesn't make any sense. That's just a hazard. That's just poor shop safety. Can radiation be passed on by being bitten? Radiation isn't like... Come on. Radiation isn't a property that something has. Radiation is radiation is a particle or a photon, and it has to come from somewhere, right? So the only way you'd be... Contamination would be... passed on to you in the way that you are suggesting would be that if that contamination was in or on that animal, and then it was in or on you. Think of it like venom or something in that way. It has to be, it's a thing that has to be passed. It would have to enter or be on your body. It's probably fine in here. That's a lot of... I wonder what the ambient rate would be in here. I do like that it gets... The dose rate gets higher the closer you get to it, and that makes sense, right? Inverse square law, that's cool. What is the furthest distance recorded of core material ejected from the explosion? I don't know. But says Taffanay over on Twitch, but the exclusion zone in Ukraine is 30 kilometers in each direction, so below that. And the exclusion zone is much bigger than the actual boundaries of where the radiation, where the particles spread to, right? It didn't spread 30 kilometers in every direction, and then they made the exclusion zone right at that point. There's a much larger part of the zone protected so people don't go in there, you know. Obviously. Ooh, I gotta take... Oh. Should take that Mechabellum code out of the chat.
Warning. Hostile biological.
Speaking of Mechabellum, I play it every night. I'm obsessed. I'm now Master 1. I'm like 2 ranks below Grandmaster in that game. It's so good! Anyway.
Forms detected.
Quick save.
Yeah. Silo D.
Silo D's. Oh, there's so many of them! Sound dogs. God, the music in this game rips. Do the scientists and engineers live in Chernobyl? Yeah. So after Chernobyl happened, instead of all living in Pripyat, which is 2 kilometers away, a new city was built called Slavutich, and that's where all the scientists and engineers live there. Thousands of people still work at Chernobyl. And right now, since you can't get there easily because of Belarus, workers are living on the Chernobyl site 2 weeks in, 2 weeks off, and rotating in and out. Usually, there's supposed to be a train, a one-way train, that goes from Slavutich to the power plant, but that's no longer operational. Now it takes hours to get there and back. And so now they rotate in and out in a barracks style. Well, that doesn't sound good. Sounds like something's gooning in there. What is he gooning in there? Thanks for being here, Orion. Appreciate you. 50,000 people used to live there. Now it's a ghost town. Hey, Soap, hit him with a Predator drone. I was thinking about reacting to that whole mission in Call of Duty. The mission that takes...
Minor lacerations detected.
Press the wrong button. Would you be interested in me reacting to that episode, to that mission in Call of Duty? Because it is more accurate than inaccurate. It is surprisingly accurate. Hey, Todd. High five. Something's gooning in there. Also, I don't know. I don't know if you guys knew this, but speaking of Chernobyl again, the new safe confinement, the dome that is the largest freestanding dome of that design in the world ever created, the thing that's over the sarcophagus, that's also reverse pressured, so you do have to enter an airlock to go in and out. When you open the door, you hear, you feel the air pressure. It's cool. I mean, it's cool in like a engineering way. Bill, what's in there?
Must fire the rocket engine. Destroy the damn thing before it gets any larger.
All right, you sound fine. So I'm just gonna. All right. There's something in there, and he wants me to burn it with a giant rocket. Skull Kid Ray, yes, the new safe confinement can no longer maintain its air pressure after the terrorist drone strike from Russia last February. Oh, get down! Okay, don't get up. Whatever you do, don't get up. Don't. I did all I could. All right. Launch it.
Malfunction. Main propulsion disengaged.
Damn.
Power and fuel systems.
All right, I'm the only qualified engineer here. I'll do it.
Status.
All right. Stay.
Okay. This thing hears us.
Okay.
Some scientists snuck down to the generator to get the rocket.
Okay.
We're gonna try to make a break for the fuel engines.
Okay.
With us?
Yes. Yes. Okay. Hey. Hey. Okay. I'll be quiet. Now's the part when I have to cycle through all the weapons to get to stuff, and it's kind of annoying. Okay, don't move, okay? No, you're speaking really. I did all I could do. So this thing responds to noise, I think. So I throw that down there, and then I go boom, and then it goes there. And then it goes here. And then I go down here. And then I throw this. And then I go. And then I go beep, like that. And then I go here. And then I go here. And then I go beep, like that. And then I go this. And then I go. Let me in! Let me in! Let me in! There's a space alien! You dumb space alien, you don't even know that I'm faster than you. There's a loading zone right there, that's why it does that. Is anyone currently building a slingshot to space? No idea. Sounds like something Sam Altman would say is a great idea. And that we have all the money for. Oh, what the what? Ah! Oh, I didn't know that, Evil Homer. Thank you. That's interesting. Oh, don't come in. Don't come in my room. I'm busy. Have you watched Iron Lung? No. I'm not a big horror fan, and I only vaguely know who Markiplier is. I've never watched any of his videos. I know he's famous and he's got a great voice. That's all I know. That's all I know. All I know. All I know. Gray Fox. Gooning. What is he gooning in there? Hey, guys. Well, that wasn't where I wanted him to be. High five. High five. High five. High five. Ow. High five. That'll teach you to goon in public. It's like talking on your... It's like FaceTiming in public. You don't do it. It's rude. No, no, wrong way. Ah!
Major fracture detected.
Well, at least I'm alive. Heat. Ah! I was looking at the chickadee chat. Ah! Ah! This is when cycling through all the guns sucks. Note to self, don't high-five Kyle. Yeah, I use a crowbar. Is it? How loud is it? Oh, that is too loud. Sheesh. What if we... Hey, Gordon, what if we made it louder? Yeah, I high-five with a crowbar. I kind of bring that crowbar energy to the function that a lot of people find problematic. That's where you're wrong, preposterous. I need some more health, but there's gooners up there. Hello. High five. High five. High five. Does beta and gamma rays only damage living tissue slowly, or can you concentrate it like a laser beam? You can collimate nuclear radiation. That's how early cancer treatment started with radiation. It was where you'd have a source of radiation, let's say it's at the end of a long tube, and then you would point that tube at where the tumor was, and then you would just simply open an aperture of the shielding in the tube to let the radiation come all the way out that tube, kind of being directed a little bit, kind of like a laser, but not really. But that radiation would be blocked in every orientation except going down the tube, and then it would go into the tumor and kill the cells, hopefully, and that's early cancer treatment. They used to call it, science time. I remember one machine with cobalt-60 being called the cancer bomb, which just sounds badass. Yes, J. Arrows is also correct. you collimate X-rays to avoid shooting X-rays all over the place. But you do kind of the same thing with gamma radiation from cobalt and cesium as well. High five. High five. High five. High five. High five.
Minor lacerations detected.
I'm almost dead.
Warning. Vital signs critical.
I'm aware. Thank you. Oh, this part of the game is cool. Yay. Yay. Like the cancer ray on the Harley Quinn cartoon. I haven't watched that whole show, but the show is hilarious. It's very the Harley Quinn show is very funny. Hit. Yeah. Gordon, remove that thing. Oh. There we go. Oh. Okay, I guess I'm going the hard way. Yes, Dweller. Then you have the Therac 25, which, because of coding errors, fatally irradiated 4 people? But actually, the most dangerous, in my research, the number of nuclear accidents that you imagine happen in nuclear power plants, fatal accidents or even criticality accidents, those don't even come near to, I mean, the total that I'm talking about is still like less than 100 in the history of radiation, so it's not all that much. But relatively speaking, the number of people who have been accidentally given a much higher dose during in medicine is many more people than in power plants or criticality experiments or anything like that. I think there was one machine that irradiated like 7 to 10 plus people fatally. Okay, don't go down there. Got it. Ah, there's a manual override. This is just good game design. See how they do that? They have a big, the red lights tell you where the ladder is. They have this big, cool looking thing. And then right here, if you're looking, you're like, where the heck do I go? I'm going to drop down this thing. Oh, manual override. Oh, it must be right there. It's just good. Kyle, where are your Gordon glasses? Right here. Yes. Gordon! Gordon Freeman. This part is cool. Get up. Before it starts spinning, probably. Would that soft lock me? No, probably not. There's probably another button, right? No, that would soft lock you down there, huh? Oh, you just turn it off again. Yeah. Never mind. Oh. Oh. How? Oh. Up, up, whoop, whoop, whoa. Hey, guys. This is so cool. Now I know how a TV dinner feels. Nope, not there. Probably the one with the white light. Yeah, there we go. That's fun physics. Come here. I want to see if you break into pieces. Come here. That's fun. Hey, Johnny. Go inside. Thank you. Hit. So the reverse is true, chat. So when we know the terminal velocity of a human being falling from an airplane, either accidentally or not, for recreation, we know that terminal velocity is the velocity at which the force of gravity equals the force of drag. Which is basically your weight equal to the drag force of the fluid you're moving through. So if we know that's like 120 miles an hour or so, that also means that is the wind speed you need to lift someone off of the ground. It's simple physics, Gordon. I think. Oh! Come to Black Mesa, have a few laughs. Thank you, Newcastle. I need health. Great stream. Hey, thanks, Big Jerry. I gotta give this thing a high five or I'm gonna die. High five. Dumb aliens. High five.
Emergency. User death imminent.
How does it know I'm about to die? Well, I suppose a biometric analyzer could say something like user death imminent if it was monitoring its blood pressure levels, etc., etc. But like your actual like health? Anyway. I'm thinking too much. Hey guys. Okay, so I can't get hit once, I don't think, so I'm just gonna... Bah, bah, bah. Gyroscope. Gyroscope, 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 gyroscope. That guy was Tim Allen for a second, you hear that? Gyroscope. Gyroscope. Oh! I was looking at chat. Excuse me. Excuse me.
Power 15%.
4 HP in a dream, baby. Ah! 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 High five. Oh. High five. 1 HP in a dream, chat. Where'd he go? Hey, Jimmy, you feeling all right? Don't lose your head over it. Jimmy. Oh! Jimmy and I have fun. Jimmy and I have fun. Yes, the numbers be numbering. I see this computer here is made out of pewters. Alright, I have to do something with the fuel. Oh, I probably have to turn the fuel on! Or something. Fuel number 1 fueled. Now, where is your brother? Where? Donde? Where is your brother? I probably went right past it. Because it's probably right here. Nope. Here. Nope. Here. Yep. Yep. I was looking at you. No. I'm not going to steal your car stereo. It's not the 90s. No! Hey! 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 Catch. Sometimes the game does.
Power system. Please report status.
Sometimes the game does that. One of the computers has the entire Navy SEAL guerrilla warfare on screen. Hey guys, did you know that valves let off steam? Chompy, are you still in the chat? Hit! Oh, I was up here. Oh, I'm backtracking. Yep. Can you turn on the air? I'm literally on fire right now. Back to the Grand Goon. See, and I like this. Once you turn the fuel on, it adds all these little environmental details, like all this steam, like fuel being released a little bit, you know. And it shows you that, ooh, yes, the fuel is indeed fueling back over to here. Cool. This gaming session's getting too hot. The game does that sometimes, don't worry about it. Oh, it's fine. I think I have to go up again, huh? Or do I? Are you gonna stream Half-Life? Are you gonna stream Half-Life Alyx, or did I miss it? No, I do have the game. I do have a VR headset, but I have not streamed it. High five! High five! High five! High five! It's probably gaseous fuel. I would guess that it's liquid fuel, but when liquid fuel... Science time. When liquid fuel is allowed to expand, usually you compress like a hydrocarbonization, a hydrogenous fuel. A hydrogenous fuel, you compress it because it's usually a gas, and when you compress it enough and it becomes cold and you cool it down, it changes phases from a gas to a liquid. But then when you allow it to re-expand under STP, like standard temperature and pressure out here in the atmosphere, it becomes a gas again. Not so funny shooting goo at people now, is it? This game is so good, it's crazy. Thank you, Chompy. I need a fan on me at all times, or else I overheat. I'm kind of like a nuclear reactor myself. I need constant cooling, or there will be a problem. I'm gonna start saying that. Why are you so hot? Kind of like a nuclear reactor. I need constant cooling. Do you need to make everything about science stuff? Yes. What kind of acid do you think those spitters spit? Yeah. I mean, acids are terrifying. I mean, it could be hydrochloric, like is in your stomach, science time. It could be hydrofluoric, which is even more reactive, which is scary. Fluorine is scary stuff. Oh, look, they're sleeping. They have their weird little meat apertures closed on their little eyes. Oh, isn't that cute that they're sleeping? They're just doing little sleep stuff. They're just little guys sleeping. They don't mean no harm to nobody. They're just sleeping. It's fine. Welcome to Earth. Hey, come here. Can that thing be glurped? Hey, come here. Oh! Come here. I want to see if you can be glurped or not. Come to the glurper. Come towards the glurps. Ah! Come towards the glurp. Ah! Come towards the glurps. Gyroscope. Gyroscopic aiming. Come towards the glurpers. Come towards it. Come towards the glurpers. Come towards. Come towards the glurpers. Come towards the glurpers. Gyroscope. Come towards the gyroscope. Oh, I hate you! Oh, I hate you so much! Give me your face. I want to see if you can get glurped. Alright, fine. You wasted a lot of my health, buddy. No matter, no matter. So why does some fuel, when it's compressed, it explodes, whereas others don't? Skull Kid Ray with the question over on Twitch. Good question. Oh. Ah! It's coming right for us! It's a sound dog! One moment. One moment. To explode, you need a source of ignition, hot and fresh out the kitchen. Wait, that's probably canceled. You need a source of ignition, but you also need the correct chemical composition, hot and fresh out the kitchen. So for something like hydrogen gas, you need or gasoline, you need the correct amount of oxygen in combination with the gasoline to get it to combust. This is why you can throw a match. Don't do this. Don't do this. This is why you can throw a match into a bucket of gasoline and just the top of it will set ablaze and it won't explode. That is because at the surface of the gasoline, the partial pressure of the gasoline, it evaporates a lot. So a lot of the gasoline on the top, there's a vapor layer that's mixing with the oxygen, and then once it gets the right concentration of oxygen to gasoline, then it can ignite. That's also why your car needs to inject little spurts of gasoline and not like liquid gasoline, because it won't ignite because it doesn't have oxygen in it. Only when there's enough oxygen in the reaction will the chemistry take place. That's also why if you've ever seen a big gasoline explosion, that's why you see it expand greatly in this big cloud and then it seems to ignite. It's because you need the correct chemistry. Don't throw a cigarette into a bucket of gasoline. Don't. Because you might have some gasoline on you, or there might be a leak somewhere, or something like that, and now you don't have any skin anymore. Don't do it. But it wouldn't explode. In the correct condition. Don't do it. And don't neck lift babies. But you could. But don't. But you technically could. But don't. Don't diesel engines have no spark plugs? Well then is it... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What? I should probably get off this ride. Oh! I didn't get off fast enough! Oh! I wasn't paying attention. I was reading the chat. I'm dying. I was reading the chat. I was reading the chat. Oh, help me! I was reading the chat. Oh. Clean as a whistle. I was reading the chat. What was I saying? Who am I? I like that the science time matches the goo. Oh yeah, no. Romiel over on Twitch. Isn't well, isn't it? Is it compression ignition? Hot and fresh out the. When you compress a gas, it gets a lot hotter. If you compress it fast enough, you could heat it up to the point where it could ignite something or itself, right? Is that how? I don't know a lot about cars. Is that how diesel engines work? But that's how some diesel engines ignite due to compression. Bam! Doctor, asterisk. There's also reusable lighters that you can take into the woods if you're a woodsy person. that use compression heating. You put a little, tinder at the bottom of a tube of a piston, and then you hit the piston really hard, and the air inside gets so hot so quickly that you ignite your little bit of tinder or whatever you got in there.
Out of here.
That's how that works.
Smithers went down there.
Diesel engines use increases in temperature to pressure ignite the fuel. I wasn't paying attention. I was too busy being correct. What'd you say? What'd you say?
Well, I think it's rather stimulating, don't you?
All right. You watch yourself, buddy. High five.
We trusted you.
53 science times, yeah. I mean, this might be the best game for science times outside of something like Fallout we've ever done. I think so. It's incredible. Increíble, if you understand. Hey, wait, I didn't want to... If you can understand Bad Bunny songs, that means incredible. Oh, yes, as my robot is saying in the chat, you can also buy some slightly radioactive honey from me at curiositybox.com/Kyle. Me and Vsauce, that would be a fun thing to do. Yo, Kyle, should I implement uranium into my bulking diet? I heard it has a lot of calories. Nuh-uh. The reason that that meme is also... Uranium only has that caloric... Uranium only outputs that amount of joules if you put it through a fission reactor. If you put it inside a fission reactor. It doesn't... The rock does not have that caloric content by itself. So the meme is kind of wrong, but that's also why it's a meme. The collab with Vsauce is unreal. Oh, just wait. The nuclear honey, that was just to test the waters. We have something much bigger. Michael and I are working on something much bigger than that. I think you'll like it. Okay, so should I eat a fission reactor then? Yeah. Like this guy. Oh! Sit down, tentacle ass! Aw, what'd you do to that? What'd you do to that guy? Excuse me. Excuse me. Let's see what Jeffrey is up to in his tubes. Let me just scoot past you here. Just gonna scoot past you real quick. Let me just scoot past you there. Let me just scoot past you there. Okay. Just scooting past you. Have you met Dr. Fry? No, I have. Hannah? No, I have not met Dr. Hannah. She seems like a very lovely, smart person. Hill House Chillionaire, welcome back, lady. Welcome back, lady. How you doing? It's pump action. My Riz is off the charts. Open. 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 Did I miss a button? Have you ever met Dr. Cox? No, I have not. Also seems like a nice guy. I like to call him the Big Bangs. Ah! Come on, that's hilarious. Go comment on every video with him in it. Is that not where I... Sorry. Wrong button. Is that not where I go? Button. Wrote. Fix me! Girl, same. Perhaps I press this blinking button. Oh, I don't. Never mind. Now I press this blinking... Now I press this. Damn it! Come on. Big Bangs is hilarious. Are we kidding? What are we even doing? Is there something down there I didn't do? Don't push the little red button. ¿Por qué? Why does that work? Whoa. Why does that work now?
This is my hiding spot. I'm not moving until the situation is drastically improved.
All right.
Now go away, and don't tell anyone I'm here.
Okay, high five. Button. Ooh. That thing looks reactory. Have you ever met Neil deGrasse Tyson or Michio Kaku? I've met Neil deGrasse Tyson 3 times. Yeah, I think I've met Neil deGrasse Tyson 3 times. I've never met the Kaku. Wow, 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 wow. You are my hero, bro, says Terry Depp. I appreciate you. I'm honored and humbled to be a part of your educational journey. Thank you for being here. Also, Robin, over on YouTube, Shadash. As someone who is about to graduate with a bachelor's of science, I really enjoy seeing people like you that are successful in science communication. I was inspired by communicators like you. Thank you, Robin. I save little things like that in a file that I call nice things, and I look at them when I feel sad. Thank you, Robin. The score to this game is amazing. It truly is. It's just beautiful. Ah! I wasn't looking! Damn it! Was Adam Savage interesting in the theoretical sciences when you last spoke, or is he more into the practical application of stuff? I was just texting with Adam last week about stuff. He's more of a practical guy, I think, but he's interested in everything. He's a real Renaissance man. Ah! Don't sneak up on me like that. I told you I'll chop you in half.
Excellent. Someone has restored all power.
You know what that calls for? High five.
The engine up again in no time.
If anything called for a high five, come on. Humble brag? Yeah. Yeah, we're basically like best friends. Kai, looking forward to Control 2? I still haven't played Control 1. I know Control 1 is really good. I haven't played it yet. But I will, probably. Maybe. Eventually. All right. I let this place get a little gooified for the memes. But now we have to go back and turn on the rocket. Ah! As I was saying, the rocket engine so we can take care of the Gooner tentacles. I've seen enough anime to know where that's going, and I want to end it right now. I won't stand for it. Should So just keep... The one thing about this game is that you basically need the flashlight on at all times. Just keep it on. Oh, don't come into my room. I'm busy. Great sense of scale here. Oh, don't come into my room. He should get checked up for testicular cancer. Chat, come on. This game rules! Man, it's so cool! Oh.
Well, I guess it's true.
If it bleeds, you can kill it. Hey, that's what I said in my movie Predator. Did you see it? It's okay. It's crazy. It blows my mind just even thinking about it. High five. Oh. Too slow. You're too slow, little man. And that's what you get. Those are the consequences for your actions. Little man with your little gun. Look at these big muscles that go everywhere.
That was anticlimactic? What are you talking about? I had to do all that stuff just to get the That's literally the opposite of anticlimactic. That was the climactic. Shaking my head. Come on now. Up! This doesn't look great down here, but at least we... Gyroscope time, baby! I remember getting stuck here for a minute. Well, here we go. Because I didn't remember where to go. Do I go to the outside of it? Yes. Dylan Green. It's alright, man. Don't worry about it. I get it. Sometimes when I start drinking and I play Mechabellum, I don't say GG. I say words that are not as nice as that. Could anything grow out of radioactive waste? Well, there, of course, people will always point out the reports of radiotrophic fungus in Chernobyl that are using the gamma ray photons like they would photons of light in photosynthesis. So that's kind of like it is, but what radioactive waste actually is, like, what do you think radioactive waste is? You know what I mean? There's three kinds. There's low-level radioactive waste, intermittent radioactive waste, and high-level radioactive waste, and they all have those acronyms. Low-level nuclear waste is stuff that might not even be contaminated, but you want to dispose of it anyway. That's could be like workers' aprons or their gloves or their masks. That just gets put into a barrel, compacted, and stored away. Intermittent level waste has some contamination to it. High level nuclear waste is like spent fuel that came out of a nuclear reactor, needs to spend a couple years underwater cooling down, and then gets put into an on-site dry cask storage or an independent independent fuel storage installation. Independent fuel site. I'm missing a letter in there. Anyway, it's going to be stored in dry casks somewhere. That's all nuclear waste is. It's stuff in big concrete casks. It's not like this. Well, it could be like that. I shouldn't say it can't. It's not that it can't be like this. Right now in Fukushima, for example, the cooling water that they're running through the damaged cores interacts with the core, picks up fission products and stuff that reacts with the water, and that water can become contaminated, radiologically speaking. And then you have to store that on site and wait for the contamination to go away, decay over time, half-life, or you store it forever somewhere until it decays away. So yeah, you can have liquid nuclear waste, you can have solid nuclear waste. That's what we're talking about when we're talking about nuclear waste. Could spent fuel be reused? Yes, technically spent fuel can be reused. I've written an entire episode about it. It's not out yet, obviously. What was I saying? Oh, right. So when you hear about nuclear recycling and 96% of it can still be used, it's more complicated than that. But yes, spent fuel can still be reused because it contains fission products, because it contains additional sources of fuel like plutonium, which is naturally transmuted from uranium-238 into plutonium-239 during normal operation of a typical nuclear reactor that you'll find. So you can get the plutonium back, and then you can mix that plutonium into fuel and burn that up. That's when you hear of MOX fuel or mixed oxide fuel. That's what you're talking about. Or you could reblend uranium-235 with the uranium-238 to get more fuel out of it. So yes, you can reuse it / recycle it, but it's more complicated than that. And almost nobody does it. Because it's hard. I was talking too much. Fiona, welcome. Yes. Except I didn't go through grad school, Fiona. I went through the school of life.
X100.
Thank you, Fiona. Pretty name, by the way. Oh, Kyle, what if it's just glow stick juice? Good point. It could just be glow stick juice. Although, if it was a glow stick, I probably wouldn't have all this, radiation in my eyeballs, but yes. Have you ever met Brian Green? No. But I met Hank Green last year, and he's a mensch. Hey, man, I love when you talk. Keep it up. I can't. We met on the game night server? Well, nice to see you again. I went back up, and I didn't need to. I need to go in here. Hit! Nice to see you again. My body cracks, but I don't glow. Girl, same. Wake up in the morning, my body just... Oh, there's probably another side, isn't there? Wait, did I do anything down here? What am I... Oh. Pay attention. Boo. I wasn't paying attention. I was reading chat. Molten salt reactors could help recycle nuclear fuel. How much energy is still left in a fuel pellet? So when I say it's complicated, I mean that a uranium fuel pellet is 3 to 5% uranium-235. That's after it has been... Oh, look at all this. That's after it's been concentrated. So when you hear about centrifuges, enrichment, etc., that is taking natural uranium out of the ground, which is 99.3, I think. 99.3% uranium-238 and only 0.7% 235, which is the fissile isotope, and increasing that concentration to 3 to 5%. And then in use in a nuclear reactor, you want to burn up that 3 to 5%, and what is left over is fission products, plutonium, long-lived actinides, that kind of stuff. But you want to use up all of the fissile material, all of the 235. So when you have a fuel pellet, if it went through the entirety of its life, even though you can still use it because there's some plutonium in it, in theory, if you burned through all of the fissile material in a pellet, it would still look like the pellet, right? Because all the material is just being split into something else, a different material. But there's no more fissile material in the pellet. So when I say like that the recycling thing is complicated, what I mean is that you have to recycle the fuel, you have to put more fuel back in the fuel, you know. So it's not your traditional. That's why I wrote the episode, is because the use of the word recycling makes you think that it's something that it's not really. You know what I mean? It's different. Play the game, nerd. I like the way you say fissile. I like the way your face is put together. I'm nervous, I'm sorry. It happens to a lot of guys, okay? I mean, you are a nerd, Kyle. Whoa, 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 whoa. How much is used before the pellet is removed? How much energy is still left untapped that could be used in future reactors? Future reactors. In theory, there's not very much. In the limit, none. If you burn through all the uranium-235... Oh! If you burn through all the uranium-235 and then you burn through all the plutonium that was transmuted... Ah! High five! My reaction time's crazy. You burn through the 235, you burn through the transmuted... you burn through the transmuted 239. Ooh. Oh, that was fun. Ooh, is it time for sexy assassin ladies? Hell yeah. Nothing. When's your next CEDH game? I need to reach back out to the... Oh, what the I forgot about this. When's your next CEDH game? I need to reach back out to the playing... Play to win, boys. I just made a new CEDH deck, actually. Tevesh Thrasios. Cradle shenanigans. I won 2 out of 3 games. Kyle, you gonna do a BioShock playthrough? I think we did BioShock back before we had a YouTube gaming, but maybe. Or did we do it on this one? I forget. Anyway. Back to chaos. Oh, what the hell is happening? Oh, that's not good. Oh my, they turned him into a skeleton. Oh, guys. Oh, that's not good. Oh, that's not good. Oh. That's not good. Oh, he's right outside, isn't he? Oh, God. Okay. All right. How are the Chernobyl dogs doing? I can say, as of right now, the Chernobyl dogs are all relatively healthy and doing much better than they have been. Thank you for asking. They're actually better. Hmm. Go up! Go up! Go! Hey, big man. Hey. What's going on? I'm gonna guess that I can't kill you. Nobody ever asks about the Chernobyl cats. Actually, we do also, the CFF and I, the charity that I work with, the Clean Futures Fund, we also go and spay and neuter and take care of all of the cats that are brought to us by people who live in and around the area. So we do also take care of the cats. Go watch my latest video about the dogs of Chernobyl. You'll see we have a lot of cat photos. Oh, I'm on fire! We do have a lot of cat photos, actually. High five. High five. It's fine. It's probably fine. Gun. Have there been any notable pigment changes in the flora inside the exclusion zone? Says the Dupalis. The one that got some media attention was the frogs, being naturally the darker frogs in the Chernobyl exclusion zone being naturally selected for because they have. It's probably fine because they have more pigmentation in their skin, which blocks radiation. Gyroscope. 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 Yep. Vaporized. That's fauna? Oh, flora. I don't know. I don't think so. I mean, I don't... It's a fun little juxtaposition there. Off the top of my head, I don't know of any personally, no. Surely we don't go that way. Surely we go this way. Damn it. I can still hear it out there. Kyle, can you gyro my scope? Do a lot more than that. How do you keep your hair out of your face? I have a fan on me at all times in all places where I exist regularly. Lots of high fives! High five. High five. High five. High five. Damn it. High five. Air high five! Nice. Dude, bro, nice. High five. High five. Kyle, what Bioshock plasmid do you think you could exist in real life? Stomach leeches. I mean slugs. Gotta cycle through all my weapons again. Hello. Hello. Oh! Ow. Hello. High five. But to answer your question for realsies, I don't know. Genetically altering your body to express something that drastic, like lightning, doesn't seem very plausible on its... Oh, God! Very plausible on its face, you know? Yeah, I don't know, Dupless. There's a lot of studies on the plants. You can look them up on Google Scholar or something. I heard somewhere that you should always chew 30 times. Is that still true or just a myth? I don't know. Mastication is the first part of digestion. Chewing your food is good. Science time. Chewing your food is good because you are giving your body and your guts the most amount of surface area through which to work with and absorb nutrients. That's why your intestines are so long. That's why they have so many little folds and fingies in them, and a tremendous amount of surface area through which to absorb nutrients.
That's it.
Great. More goop. Nice. Oh, I have to... Do I have to... No. Look for a ladder. Don't goop yourself if you don't goop to. Have to. Oh, hey. Oh! Yeah. Yeah. So much science. Yeah, and I mean, this is maybe the most science times in one stream we have ever done, which is pretty chill. Speaking of your mouth, Hill House. I'm just joshing with you. Do you know the story on the radiation symbol? No, I don't. Is it cool? Probably want to avoid that laser thing. Is it? Really? You could shoot that out of the air? Bullcrap. Ow! Get yeeted, good sir. Ah! Ah! I thought you were all vaporized by the giant look-smaxer outside. Oh, sorry, yote. I get yoted. Ow! I was looking at chat. What are you wearing, body armor or something, soldier? You know, what that mouth do though? Sheesh. Sheesh. Not enough. Sheesh. That's gonna bite me in the butt, so I'm gonna go ahead and yeet before I get yoted. Ghost of yoted.
Run! Frag out!
You frag out! Ow. Alright, your frag was better. Gyroscopic aiming to the rescue! Yeah! 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 Gyroscopic aiming to the rescue! Overkill? Maybe. I don't, Kyle, do you have a video on how to recognize an orphan source? I don't think, no, I don't think I have a video on how to identify, and no, I don't think so. What is your 3 favorite plasmids? That one in BioShock Infinite where it makes everyone levitate for a second, and the bees from your hand, and I was gonna say shock jockey, but that excuse me, everyone likes shock jockey. I mean, that's like a poser answer. They make such cute little noises. It's too bad that I have to murder them all. Ow! Damn it! Kobe. Ow! These guys are good. Ow! I didn't see you. Ah! Jesus. Ah! This game is... It's... The soldiers do hit pretty hard, actually. Yep. Ow. Oh my goodness gracious. Just die. Oh my... I'm annoyed. I gotta do this again. I don't trust it. Stop moving. Damn it. I hate you. Hit. Thank you. Stupid soldier guys, man. Yeah, this part is hard. I'm not just bad at games. Yep. Plus, I'm trying to play a little expediently, you know. Expediently.com. Where's this go? Ah! You piece of crap! Yes. Grab that. Top secret. Grab that. Ah! I was reading chat! Ah! I was reading chat! You just took like 30 of my health, man. Get folded, nerd. Crouch to reduce your profile? Oh, good idea. Yeah, that's a pretty good idea. Hey, it's a pretty good idea. High five. All right, I'll try it. I'll double finger it. Right Hill House. Ah! As I was saying. Did I go the wrong waysel? Fabulous Mrs. Wazel. I may have. You can tell he's running because it makes a zoomy sound. Oh, there we go. Gamers, how you doing? Seems like you're enjoying the Black Mesa. I know I am. Except my ribs hurt now. Because I'm an old man. I mean, 67 science times is ridiculous. In a good way. What do you mean the power's off? What do you mean the power's off? Perhaps down is the way. Yes. It is because there's no way uppies. Ah! Sound dogs! Sometimes you... Ah! Ah! Sometimes... Ah! 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 Sometimes you just need a good uppies, chat. You know what I mean? Who's gooning down here? High five. High five. High five. Methinks we have to drain the water. There we go. Look, he's doing the 6-7 motion. Which is also my armor. Can I get uppies? Girl, you're playing with fire. I'm a good snuggler. I'm a snuggle guy. High five. All right. Surely nothing is lurking around the corner over here. Bam.
Delta team reports launch control secured.
I'm not... No. Hillhouse, as much as I'd love to confirm, I am not a short king. Oh, that is... It is a funny thing to say. Up! Uppies! I want uppy! Oh, Alright, fine. Have it your way. Be lame. I'm 6 feet tall. Sound dog! Sorry. Do you get paid to snuggle? Only on the weekends. For my side hustle. Ah! Sorry, I was looking at the chat.
Power.
Gun. That's probably fine. Oh, right. I have to turn the power on so I can destroy this... Oh! Damn it! Folded. So I can kill the giant monster. Oh! I fully used gyroscope for that. Kyle, have you heard anything bad about Slate vehicles? No, never heard of them. Never heard of them. Hello! I thought you died! I thought you died, I'm sorry! I'm gonna get grenaded in 3, 2... Folded. Now to remember where to... Ah! What's going on, nerds? Why are we playing with gyroscope? Because I don't know how to turn this off. So childish. Juice me up. Juice me. You have to juice me. That's Gimli if he was a bodybuilder. Can you not just unplug the controller? But I'm using the controller. Oh! How do you feel about jumping spiders? They're adorable. Actually, my favorite spider is the zebra jumping spider. They're very, very tiny. But I used to see them a lot in the Midwest, and I enjoy them greatly. I'm coming to fight you, monster. Open. Oh. Go to Steam controller settings. I have tried. Trust me, I have tried. High five. Ah! Who shoots when a guy is reloading? That's just...
Take cover!
That's just poor form.
Go get him!
Right in the peen. Right in the peenar. Oh. Yeah. That's, Gimme. Oh. Okay, then. I'm sure that's normal. I'm sure that's normal. Hello. Oh. High five. High five. High five. High five. 2 high fives. The rare double 5. I can hear him. He's right in the next room. Can I lean? No. That would have been cool, though. How did that even happen to you? High five. You. Don't leave me hanging. Thank you. Wait. This is the way that I said was the wrong way, right? Yes.
Oh, I was looking at chat. Oh, God.
Did I come this way or that way? There we go. Another anticlimactic fight for you. Prajna. Where's the giant monster? Oh, hello. Power's on. Hit! Go up! Come to me, monster. Yeah, stand right there. Oh! Why isn't it? Stand there, monster! What? What did I... Uh-oh. Did I not? Oh. Oh! No, I don't want coffee. Ah! Stand there, monster. Get yeeted. He just wants about tree fitting. I want this one. Yes. How are we doing, chat? What was that for? He was shooting fire out of his hands at my face, so I vaporized him. Maximum overdrive. Hey, buddy. Have you been in here the whole time?
Freeman, right?
Did you
Hold
know?
up a sec.
Did you know?
Your scientist pal said they give you a message.
Did you know there's a monster over there?
You're supposed to take this old rail system up to some sort of satellite delivery rocket or something.
Did you know that there was monsters on the world?
Don't know where it is exactly. The old guy was so worried about getting out alive, he didn't think to stop and tell me.
Okay.
Anyway, the main thing is, the military aborted the launch. So when you find the rocket, well, if you find the rocket, you'll have to get up to the control room and launch it yourself. You said something about a Lambda team needing the satellite in orbit if they were ever going to clean up this mess.
We did see G-Man earlier, yeah.
Now, get going. I'm going to stick around.
Remember we shot him in the face? Okay, bye-bye. Open the gate. You ever play Abiotic Factor, Kyle? I'm in Abiotic Factor. I don't know if you knew that. I play a character called Dr. Hill in Abiotic Factor, and I may or may not send you on a quest to restart some nuclear reactors.
Ah, one of my ribs hurt. Ah, gotta push my guts back in. Gotta push the guts back in.
Yeah, you saw at the beginning of in the stream intro. This is the song that plays when there's a montage in CSI Vegas when they're looking at DNA in a little tube. It's music like this. High five! I think I keep going into the loading zone. So stop. I keep going into the loading zone, that's why I have to. It looks like the DNA belonged to the certain kind of ant only found in South Dakota, which means that the killer must be in this very room. All right, Grissom, we get it. You like bugs. Oh, I thought that was goop. We get it, Grissom. You like bugs. Got him. What? Maximum power. Max speed. I hear good. Up! Gyroscope! 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 Why am I not? Oh, hey. Just wait a one moment. Oh, okay, just see you later, I guess. Oh, that's probably bad. Hey, guys. Don't mind me. Don't go into the electric water. Ah, high fives. Ow, Jimmy. Ah, Todd. Todd. Ah! Well, I didn't know they explode if you hit them like that. Since when do the sound dogs explode? You know, there's an F1 driver named Max Power. There's a StarCraft 2 player named Max Angel. Damn it. That's about as celestial as you can get. Hit! What? Did you know that could happen? I didn't. Oh my god! When you went to Chernobyl, did they have to take any medication before or after your visit? For what?
Power 20%.
To answer your follow-up question, no. Button. Lever. TV. High five. Door. Wait. Oh, there you are. Probably should get out of the water. Oh, that's probably what was electrifying the water in the first place. It's fine. Oh, hey, buddy. Sit down! Kyle, in the distant future, would it be possible for an electric semi-truck to have a miniature nuclear reactor to supply it like a nuclear sub? I mean, we're working on miniaturizing nuclear reactors right now. That's the big thing you hear about. SMRs, it's small modular reactor. That's all the buzz is about those bad boys. So we're already working on miniaturization. And some labs, like the Idaho National Laboratory, is working on nuclear reactors that are even smaller, like the size of a trash can. So having, like, a nuclear... Oh, I didn't get eaten. Nuclear reactor, like, in the back of a... Sorry. Big Mac truck. I see that being possible, yeah. But, remember, those aren't going to put out... I mean, they'll put out enough to power a truck, for sure. But I think democratizing nuclear generators is a very morally gray area to me. Well, it's not like they won't be regulated. SMRs, even if in private industry and stuff like that, are still going to be subject to all the same regulations that the NRC puts on everything else. Sorry. Button.
Uranium fever's really got me down.
Wait, what am I missing? Oh, probably should turn the power back on. Hey-oh.
I don't want to set the world on.
Hello. Bye-bye. High five. High five. High five. Would a nuclear reactor be safe in a crash? Yeah, probably. I mean, we haven't seen... The thing about... Join me, won't you? Chat, the thing about... small modular reactors, why I say they might be a little bit of a red herring, might be distracting us from making the power plants that we already know how to make, is because I think there's over 80 SMR designs under review or put forth for review, and no SMR has ever been made. There's no SMRs that have been made yet. There's no designs, and design is important for something that's modular if you're going to have all standardized parts and processes. There's none of them yet. So in terms of how you would transport them, how big they're actually going to be, et cetera, I don't know. But any nuclear reactor necessarily needs a lot of shielding, a lot of concrete. Well, in power plants, you use concrete and distance and water if you're talking about spent fuel pools. So I don't know what a mobile SMR would look like, so I can't really answer if it would be fine in a car crash or something like that. But if it's going to be... Science time. 70 science times? Are you freaking kidding me? But if it's going to be transported anywhere, it's going to be heavily, heavily protected and shielded. Just like when you transport nuclear waste casks on trucks or on trains, they are in these casks that are more or less indestructible. We have run trains, a full train, a choo-choo even, directly into one of these things, and they haven't even cracked. Not a single leak in any test that I know of ever. So if you're going to have a small modular... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Avert your eyes, Hill House. If you're going to have any of these small modular reactors moving around the country, et cetera, they're going to be incredibly hardy. They're not just going to be like a naked reactor out there somewhere. You know? It's a choo-choo, even. Kind of leaves a weird taste in your mouth afterwards, but... You know, 20 grams of protein in a drink right off the shelf. Not so bad. Oh, chat, let me look how the light, the contrast on my body keeps changing. Look at that. Isn't that weird? Why is it doing that? Let me update. We have done a tremendous amount of science times today. One moment. A choo-choo. Chat, can you do the math with me? Thank you. 117 total science times. Absolutely incredible. I didn't know you had a gaming channel. Well, you joined at... We're done. Chat, how, you enjoy yourself today? I know I did. 70 science times in one session. I think that is the highest of any game we've ever played, including Fallout and Dead Space and all that. Hey, Kyle, are you an abiotic factor? Yes. Yes, I am. Yes. Chat, if you want to continue on this conversation with me and all these other nerds here, many of the nerds that you see here, are behind the blast doors at patreon.com/Kyle Hill. I know everyone's got a Patreon these days, but I do try to make it worth your while, where we have private live streams each month. We have a private Discord with hundreds of people in it that do everything from watch episodes before I air them to check them with me, to give me ideas for shorts and all this stuff. You get discounts in the merch store, all this cool stuff. And you also get every episode of our Office Hours podcast with Adef, my favorite Pokemon speedrunner and all-around nice boy. That's patreon.com/. Also, all these gaming streams are powered by our esports team, Basilisk, the only esports team that is aiming to create more scientists, critical thinking, and STEM education in the world through the hardest games like StarCraft and Magic the Gathering and now chess. Chet, that was a good time. That was a good time. There are some seriously cool folks in Kyle's Patreon Discord for sure. Yeah. Thank you for being here, all my newbies, all my oldbies. It's been a while. Hill House, nice to see you again. Penitent, Chris, Newcastle, Stream Elements. But that's a robot. You can still be nice to robots. When they take over, they're going to remember who was nice to them. Skull Kid Ray, Prajna, of course. What's good about the way we're doing, also, go back. This will be full on the YouTube, on the gaming channel right afterwards, so you can watch it all back. See if you can pick out how many science times there's going to be. That doesn't sound super fun. Anyway, chat, I had a great night with y'all. I hope to see you again next week for more science, more gaming, and until then, remember, be nice to each other. Because this is all we got. I'll see you soon.
Ah! Ah!